So
wait, did you just tell me? Wait.
It's the day after
Did
Halloween.
you stop me to say you had a thing?
Yeah, I got a thing.
What are you gonna do?
It's the day after Halloween.
Here's the thing. Can I shoot you?
It's the day after Halloween.
Can I shoot
Now,
you in
ordinarily
the face?
on a Sunday morning,
Can I shoot you?
there's walk of shames happening. So you drive down the street and you see a lady doing the walk of shame.
Right.
The fucked up hair and the whatever else. Today saw a lady pirate
Yes.
doing the walk of shame.
Oh, dude. Did
Just
somebody fuck up her treasure?
Just
Did somebody fuck up her treasure last night? Did somebody go looking for her treasure?
just strutting home in a hot little lady pirate outfit.
Oh, it's fucking
Just
amazing.
trying to make that walk.
Yeah.
It's hard enough if you're in like
This is a good
you're-
day for the walk of shame,
if you're
though.
in your club clothes. It's
Yeah.
hard enough, but if you're a pirate,
Yeah. You know what's
there's
really
a
sad?
lot of there's a lot of witches walking home right now. There's a
Yeah,
lot of,
there's also a few Barney Rubbles bringing it home. There's a couple sad Mitt Romneys didn't get their dick sucked walking home in there.
no, all Mitt Romney's got their dicks.
I'd love to see a fucked up Obama just laying on the ground. I'd love to see. There's a fucked up Obama laying somewhere on the ground with vomit still inside his
throw it
mask.
up.
Right? Holy shit.
Come on, man, I'm Obama. That sounds like walking the room.
Vomit in your mask.
You listen to Walking the Room?
what do you-
I'm sorry.
Let's talk about Halloween for a minute.
Well, can we do our business first?
What the fuck? Oh, Dave's a businessman now.
you-
Hey, everybody, Dave's going on the road for a little bit, so he's got all fucking businessy and shit because he's got work for the first time. So let's get down to business, huh, brother?
I was going to read the plugs for the All Things Comedy.
Oh, you want to do them now?
Yeah, why not? I don't know you, but then you made it all about me. Like, I wasn't going to say anything about my road gigs. I was just going to read the business.
Let's talk about your road gigs. They're the ones that fucking matter. Does Bill Burr need your help?
Oh, yeah. Fuck yeah, he does.
Does Al Madrigal need your fucking help?
Yeah.
I'll tell you who needs our help is our fucking guest. That's why he's here.
Yeah.
Baron Vaughn.
Here I am.
All right, well, my gigs, I'll be at the Laugh Shop in Calgary, and then the weekend after that, I'll be at Zany's.
I've done all those places.
We'll be February 2nd at the Bell House in New York doing a Walking the Room stand-up show called The Starfish Circus.
That's right. And then
And
we're
we
going
have Al Madrigal.
Yep.
And we have Will Anderson so far.
And we have not accepted, but we've been invited to go to Sketchfest as well. I don't know if you and Al have a conflict with that, but we've been invited to go to Sketchfest to do Walking the Room. I'll also bring the rock. And the Monarchs are playing on the 6th at the Mint for Greg Barris's show, and on the 20th November. And on the 20th of November, we're playing at the Other Door, Drink, Skank, Repeat. It'll be us and 3 bands. Us, 2 bands and a DJ.
Okay.
And maybe Baron Vaughn plays keyboards with
And
us. I don't know.
on November
I got excited
6th,
about that
just
idea.
to compete with you, on November 6th, I'm doing the anniversary show at Meltdown.
Oh, happy anniversary.
Thank you.
Well, here's what else is happening on the 6th. We're all going to be sitting around all night not getting a result on the very close election. It's also election night.
It'll be over in a fucking heartbeat. Okay. The guy has no fucking chance. Romney has no... It's just bullshit. It's the fucking media acting like it's close. He's literally got like a...
You think they're trying to get good ratings?
Yeah.
They pump up the ratings
They are. That's
for
what
the
they
election?
do. It's horseshit. It's not even close.
I don't know if to talk yet.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you can talk whenever you want.
Yeah, because I'm like...
You don't
I'm
get
like,
to talk until the second segment.
I'm wait. Oh, is there a second going? I would... But I
Everybody
was...
knows the second
Should we
segment's
say
bullshit.
who you
Yeah,
are?
yeah.
Baron
Baron
Vaughn.
Vaughn.
Hi.
I introduced him before. You weren't
Yeah.
listening.
You were
What is
really-
your podcast called?
Deep shit.
Deep
Deep
shit.
That's
You were
right.
like heavy
That's
into
really,
the plugs. It's really deep.
It's also offensive
Oh, kind of.
because it has shit in it.
Yeah. We what we do here is we run a pretty
This is
clean.
this is
our
we're part
clean
of a
cast.
Christian
It's
Oh.
a
based
Christian
network podcasting.
Oh, I'm very
situation.
anti-Christian.
We're on all things Christian.
We are on all things
All things Christian.
All things
Christian.
Christian.
ATC.
Let me just plug. First of all, Ari Shafir has a really good album out called "Revenge for the Holocaust," in which he gets revenge.
He gets
for
rid of the Holocaust. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Tom Segura has an album out called "Girls with Cornrows."
White girls
White girls.
with cornrows.
Yeah.
And then Bill Burr has a book out called "Cheat: A Man's Guide to Infidelity," which I'm fascinated by.
Have you read it?
No, but
You're
it's
just fascinated by the idea of it.
Yeah.
You just like the subject matter.
Look, Bill's working on a lot of shit in public.
But he's like got a lady and he's thinking about getting married for
Then he read a book about cheating.
10 years.
Yeah.
So if you were
So if I was a guy that wrote a book about
cheating, wouldn't you then wouldn't it be hard to marry a lady?
I think he's gotten it out of his system in the book.
You think that
The
through
next book is
writing-
called Domestic Violence.
they're gonna make a thing.
And it's just out of his system.
I think they're gonna create. I think eventually they're just gonna create a thing called the cheat machine, and it's gonna be like the holodeck was on the new generation Star Trek.
Yeah,
thing,
yeah, yeah.
Where you can just visit a fantasy thing, and you can visit they're called whorehouses now, but you can visit a fantasy place and have a fake relationship.
Well-
with a you know what I mean?
Some people theorize that we're going to be so dependent on technology as like personal assistants that it will be a buffer between us and actual sex.
Wait,
Like a computer will be a condom, essentially.
So there's
okay.
stuff that's illegal now, right?
Are you
There's
asking?
horrible things
Oh.
that people can do. Would that then be legal if you did it with you know what I mean? Like
With a
could
computer image?
creeps get away with their creepy shit?
That's what the
by-
lawyers will be spending all their time debating, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if you can do it,
Did you just say that's what the lawyers will be
Yeah,
spending
man.
all the time?
You're trying to
So
apply
you
Catholicism.
just
If you think it, you
all
did it.
the lawyers into a room and they're all debating this
They're
shit?
all going to be. That's
I love
all
the idea-
lawyers are going to be talking
No,
about.
but it's
in
like
the future.
whatever the holodeck was. Like you could go up there and have your so
I
basically
can't even
you're
believe.
playing-
First of all, I can't even believe you know about the holodeck.
well, because it's allowing you to play inside your imagination.
Yeah, come on. It's like
So that
Well, it's a
idea-
holodeck
then-
program, so it's not necessarily your imagination. The program is set ahead of time. They create a program, and then you go into the holodeck.
I love that you gave him shit.
I
You're
didn't
like,
know we were.
"Here's
I knew
here's
we were
the
going down
science."
this.
I'm a little bit
I
of a
didn't
Star
know-
Trek fan.
I like Greg Baird's version where it's vague. It's like my understanding. It's my understanding of everything.
No, there's a holodeck. It's not like you go in and you go, "My mind is creating a world."
But I think the idea
It's-
that
at least
you could,
keep it grounded,
that you
man.
could-
It's-
that you could live inside your imagination would be the idea.
You
Yeah.
do.
So-
That's what you do 24/7.
Yes, I know.
You're making
I'm just trying to figure out how I can get there.
He's trying to make
I
the
wanna be able to stay
imagination
there.
tactile, like something he can feel
Yeah.
and touch and taste.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Fuck, whatever, man.
So, yeah.
Especially if it's a horror taste.
Oh, God, do people eat horse vaginas?
I think they do sometimes.
Why
Some
would
people
you
do.
do that?
No, I think there's specialty whores that have very clean vaginas. That,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
What?
That's their thing. Like,
But they
make
come
sure-
with a
What do
license.
you-
They come with a licensed vagina. Like they
Yeah.
have a slip of paper that says this vagina's been cleaned.
But-
You have a
like when
license to
you know,
eat.
like when you go to a hotel and there's a strip of paper over the toilet thing that said the bowl's been cleaned.
yeah.
Yeah. So these they get their vaginas and then there's a strip of paper over the foot. It says inspected by number 7. It's and then you get a card of authenticity, like when you buy a painting.
And does that include rimming also?
No,
It all depends.
that's a whole different thing.
Well,
That's a whole
that's an
different-
expensive
That's a
thing.
different. That's like a Class C
who are the people?
license.
Who are the
Yeah,
people
we
that
can't
run
because-
this
yeah, because,
business?
you know, and I'll
that
tell you why.
come in to clean the vagina. Like,
What's that?
Who are the people that come in to make sure it's sanitized? Like, is there a crew?
Hello, just started myself a new business. Oh my God, the cleaner. Yeah.
You come in there with the leaf blower and
Greg's PC.
I've been having to do a bottle clean.
Greg's pussy cleaning business.
Pussy cleaning,
Yeah.
pussy and bottles.
GPC.
We do them up, rip them up.
Is your pussy dirty? Call GPC.
That's
Get
right.
ready for the next one.
Yeah, we do ours fire brewed. We fire brew ours. What we do is we clean with hot beer.
Weren't you sandblasting it for a while?
Well, some people need a sandblasting. We try and get the hair out of there first, and then we sandblast. It's hard to say to a pretty woman, "Have you ever wiped this thing?" But sometimes you do.
But that's a pretty good deal if you're a prostitute and a guy just wants to come in and eat you out. Like, that's not.
I don't know if the prostitute it is.
with the
My
guy.
guess is because where's your mouth been?
Well, I think that you have to provide some sort of documentation for that as well.
Yeah, I think
I thought this through.
Yeah.
Well,
We do
I
mouths. We do
generally-
mouths as well.
Personally, I just walk in and gargle.
Is that
And
what you
then,
do?
and then I wink and I go to business.
Like you come in swinging a Listerine.
Yeah,
and
I
then you just
come in
spit
with
it.
Listerine and I go, let's do this. I spit it on the floor.
Yeah.
I just push her down and then I have a snack.
I'd love to see that in a movie.
Yeah.
Could someone make a painting of that, please?
That was in.
We usually request
That was
paintings.
in Pretty Woman.
Oh,
That's
no,
the
no,
opening.
I don't think so.
That's the opening
No,
scene.
no. Yeah, Dave. I think you're thinking about your honeymoon.
No, that's the
No,
opening
you're thinking about
scene.
your honeymoon. You were at the
No,
same hotel.
no, I'm pretty sure
It's
that's
not the
the-
opening scene. It's not
Pretty
the
sure
opening
that's the
scene.
opening scene.
I've never seen it.
I've seen the movie a lot.
Yeah, Chris Farley comes in.
No. You got the wrong guy.
And he gargles
you got the
and then he
wrong-
throws
Not that
David
movie
Spade
at all.
there.
Roberts on
It's
the
not
bed
Chris
and then
Farley.
he eats her
It's
out.
not Chris Farley.
And
It's
he-
not
but
Chris
he does
Farley.
the-
It's Charles
okay.
Grodin. IMDb,
Oh, no, it's
bro.
Wally Shawn.
IMDb, bro.
It's Wally Shawn.
IMDb, bro.
Okay.
Get on it.
You just call him Wally,
Well, that
Sean?
took all right, Wallace. That took
Okay.
we're very close.
You and Wally?
You know, we
because of Toy
one
Story.
time years ago, I was with Garofalo and we were partying at her. She was staying at the Jeanine was staying at the chateau, and we were all fucked up and running around the hotel, just having some fun. And we ran into Wallace Shawn in the elevator.
He was probably filming Deep Space Nine, Star Trek Deep Space Nine, where he plays Negus. Go ahead.
Negus, please.
That could in fact be right. Anyway, we were
I'm
like,
sorry, the Grand Negus. I apologize. Go ahead.
do you think it's right to talk about the Grand Negus in front of our guests?
Yeah, come on, man. What are you,
fair.
Chevy Chase over here?
I mean, what is that all about?
Are you Chevy Chase over here?
What is that all about?
Dave?
I get uncomfortable and nervous.
Around hats?
Yes, and I just start
All
saying
three of
weird
us are
things.
wearing hats, by the way.
It's gonna be very hot.
All
for
three
our
of us
heads.
are wearing hats.
Go ahead with your.
Anyway, so Wallace Shawn was and we were sort of excited, just because he was there, Princess Bride, blah blah blah, and then he came back and he partied with us, and then we could
my
not
God.
fucking get rid of him.
Really?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't think I'd want to get rid
It's
of
a
Wallace
lot of
Shawn.
lisping.
Yeah, but he's fantastic.
No, after a while you want to get rid of him.
Dave, you're sick
I
of...
think he
I
thought he
don't
had a shot. I think he
believe
thought he
that.
had a shot with Janine. I think he was there. Yeah, there was.
How long
really?
ago was
Yeah.
this?
This is 90s, bro. This is
Oh.
90.
You know what's
93.
weird is she actually had to fuck him just to get rid of him. That's his deal.
No,
that's
dude.
his deal.
No,
I had
Dave,
to fuck
tell
him
the
to
story
get rid
right.
of him.
Who had to fuck him to get rid of
You.
him? I did.
I know. Why did we start talking about it?
Because Rip Torn once said, "I bet that Janine Garofalo's got a terrific tasting pussy." Fact.
To another person. He said that to another human being.
Yes, he did.
Well, it's gotten around, obviously, to Greg's ears. Don't be
That was a
discouraged.
pretty good Rip Torn. Not great though.
No.
Not as good as my Cosby.
Okay, so
Uh-oh.
how much?
Wait,
do you,
I
how
gotta hear
much
this
do you-
Cosby.
Oh, you gotta buy our. Live
I gotta hear
one.
this Cosby.
It's on the live one, and it's the greatest. It's the greatest Cosby.
What
fight.
I-
You can't do it here because people have to buy it.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
one that's for sale, but it's
Yeah.
Bill Cosby talking about the Holocaust.
I do it in my live act now. I do it in my live
Oh,
show.
you do?
I do. I bring it up a little bit.
Uh-oh. Okay.
I tell people the kind of comedy I don't do, and then I do it.
Well, I'll make sure to be there or to get that episode.
Yeah, we can hook you up. All things comedy.
Awesome.
Did
What
I
were we gonna say?
did I derail this segment by talking about
Yeah.
pussies being?
You derailed the segment by being here.
Oh my God, you get this show like I wouldn't believe. You got talk about a guy who gets it. Talk about a guy who understands
I've
it.
been nothing but nice to you. I've never said.
Wow, if that's your version of ninth bro. I lisped there in a minute. I said ninth bro.
What was you thinking about Wallace Shawn still?
Yeah.
What's your? Did you do anything for Halloween? You're a young man.
Yeah, I did, actually.
What did you?
Oh, absolutely
Did
nothing.
you put anything on?
No.
Did you?
I dressed up as a bitter 8th grader as I have every year
Perfect.
since 8th grade.
And did you just sit around the house?
I sat in the house with no candy, my arms crossed, staring at a wall, being like, people are having fun. That's what I did.
So you do when you do your comedy, you don't dress up. Does anybody dress up in a fucking? I mean, so
A
there's
Halloween
guys on
show?
the road where they'll dress up on Halloween. Right?
No,
Have
I've
you
seen comics do that. I was at a show last night that people were some people were in costume, yeah. In the audience and on stage.
I don't think you should be in a costume on stage.
Yeah, it was very disorienting because I thought she was actually doing a character, but instead she just came out in her costume and did stand up and never said anything about her costume. I was extremely confused. I was like, I thought you were doing a character thing.
What was it? And what did she dress up as?
She was like a UPS delivery.
Yeah.
Oh,
Except
yeah.
it said oops instead of UPS.
Oops.
They
I
drop
get
it.
Oh,
I
look
dropped the
out.
package.
I'm Kevin James.
So I'm a pig because my son picked it out. I'm a pig this
Is that what you're gonna
on
do?
Wednesday. Yeah, it's just
Oh, you're
it's
talking
just
about
it's
costume.
just the head and the hooves.
I think I'm gonna go Day of the Dead. I think I'm just gonna go just white skull.
like a white.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it's a straight white.
Yeah, but in a
skull.
tracksuit.
So that's like an Armenian.
Wow!
It's like an Armenian. Song.
Wow! Wow! The ride we're on.
It's like an okay, let me. So I filmed Mark Maron show. I was on Mark Maron show.
Yeah.
And it was shooting at a hotel, and it's like a Days Inn. It's like in Glendale. It's not the best. Like you probably wouldn't want to stay there.
Yeah.
One section of the hotel has been cut off from the hotel and is now just like transient living.
Sure.
So it's one of those sweet things.
Yeah.
And
So that's more than a day. Like that's more than a day's in. Like that's a couple days in.
yeah, a couple days in.
Is there an end
It's a
of days?
4 days
is there
in
an
and
end
back.
of days in? Because I'd like to
where
go
it
there.
was.
That's
where it
what they
was,
are.
yeah.
They're in the end of days in.
It's the kind of situation where they just take bodies and throw them off the deck. And it's just like a dumpster they try and hit.
End of days
Try
in.
and get Larry in the dumpster.
Oh, you missed, bro.
So I go out to at some point I get there in the morning and then I go out and I'm in my honey wagon, it's called here in Los Angeles, and I come out and there's like stairs going down to the restaurant, like the side entrance. So the stairs going down, just like 4 or 5 stairs. And I look, and there's a little table at the top of the stairs. And there's 2 dudes sitting at it. And it's not like they're just, it's like it's their office. And it wasn't there before. And I'm like, well, that's weird. And I look at one dude, and he's got like a black suit and a white shirt, and he's just sitting there smoking. And the other dude is in a tracksuit, a black and white tracksuit, Puma, and it's unzipped, and he's got the wife beater on underneath. And it was very Armenian. It was a very LA Armenian situation.
Very nice.
And then I realized that it was somehow the hotel lets cabs, like it's like their staging place. So then after a while, there were like 8 Armenian dudes, and they're speaking in Armenian, and they're having like a big Armenian meeting.
What do you mean?
So.
What do you mean cabs? Like they were cab drivers?
Yeah, they were all cab drivers.
And they got to hang there until they got to pick up their ride?
Yeah, but it was really weird because it was like part of the hotel, but no one from this hotel is getting a cab. There's never
nobody's
not,
leaving.
in the history of this
When
hotel.
you get to the Days Inn, you're not going
It's
anywhere.
the end of Days Inn, so you just stay there.
No, people maybe drag themselves up, but no one calls a cab to leave. This is your last stop.
It sounds like you were in the play No Exit. I don't think you actually. I don't think you were.
People
Right?
take the cab there to never leave again.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So, but it was just crazy. It was so like, this shouldn't be here, but it's here. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like it just didn't work.
Right.
In the place it was. Like it looked like they should have been hanging out in a garage or something. I don't know. It's just very bizarre. And
So hell is other Armenian cab drivers.
yeah.
Is basically
Yeah,
what
but
you're
the-
saying with the no exit.
But the
putting
fucking
it all together.
The fucking tracksuits, just 55-year-old guys in tracksuits is just immense.
Well,
Oh,
Dave,
man.
I don't think that you realize how comfortable a tracksuit is.
Oh no, I do. I'm a fat guy. I get it. Don't trust me. I
You just
love-
don't do it around people.
When I walk home, I throw on my sweats. Like it's all about that. But I don't go outside. Like if I'm gonna drive a cab, I don't throw on my track. Like that's work. That's work.
I don't know. It seems to me like that's a great way to work.
I mean, it still is a suit.
Yeah, you get on your tracksuit.
Wait,
and then
you
put
seem
your-
like a dude who would never be into a tracksuit.
I would be into a tracksuit if I drove a cab. I would, and
Just
I would
sitting
have
there
the,
all day.
I'd have the thing on the seat with the balls that you know the
Actual
chair-
human balls.
the thing that's got human ball. I would hang human balls from my mirror, right, to let people know this is gonna be a fun ride. Where do you want to go? I've got a sack hanging. It's not mine.
And you turn around
no,
and
but you
wink
know
and go,
what's that
those
thing?
are Travolta's.
You know what are those things got?
Why
These are
wouldn't you?
Travolta's.
Yeah.
Why, he's not using
Welcome
them.
to L.A.
What?
He's not using them.
Not using
I
them.
think he's using them a lot.
I don't think he is anymore. What is that thing that you put on the seat that's all made of like a back rubber?
Oh, I know what you're talking about. You're talking about like a seat cover.
A seat cover that's all made of wooden balls.
Like wooden balls, yeah, like a kind
Yeah.
of a back massager.
Yeah,
kind
back
of seat
massager
cover,
thing. So I'd
yeah.
have one of those in a tracksuit, and then that tracksuit would be slippery, and I'd roll off my seat all the time because those balls would spin me right off.
Yeah.
So I'd constantly be sliding down.
I
I'd be
love that.
constantly.
That makes it an
I'd be
adventure.
Yeah, being an adventure is how to stay on the seat while you're driving people.
All right, well, I stand corrected.
Balls
I
hanging
just
from the-
I assumed
balls
you'd
hanging
be
from the rear
very
mirror.
anti-tracksuit. That was just my...
No, I like uniform. I like any prescribed uniform for any group of people. I like when people decide, hey, this is what we wear. Like to me, that's why I like Jack White so much. Like that has he has a whole thing. Like even the tubes in his amplifier match his lapels. Like
Yeah.
I like any kind of thing. So like when you describe the tracksuit, it's not for me, but the tracksuit with the tank top, that's a fucking outfit. And
So
that
basically, if all those cab drivers were wearing tracksuits, you'd be aboard. Because
love
it was only one guy, right?
outfit, yeah.
Yeah, and at
That's
the end
not
there were two
uniform.
guys,
What I
and
don't
the
like
other
is a
guys
pair of
were in
mom
different-
jeans and white tennis shoes. That makes me want to shoot a bitch. But you know what I'm talking about?
No.
Like I just
I'm
don't
not
like
sure
when
what
people
just
don't, I
happened.
don't like when people don't put any thought into it. I like when there's some sort of thing where you go, that's not me, but that's a uniform. I'd rather see a dude all up in his fucking spangled baseball cap and an Ed Hardy than to have no point of view at all. Like I don't love that point of view, but it's a point of view.
He's talking shit to me right now. So,
When you wear a Swarovski crystal ball cap
yeah.
with a fake Giants logo on it,
Okay, so before we move
That's
on,
a hell of a transition.
your podcast
Yeah.
on all things comedy,
Yes.
what kind of fun happens?
What?
What kind of fun happens on your podcast?
Well, the show's called. I call it Deep Shit
Yeah, it's
because
very offensive.
because I sit with a guest usually, and I like to have repeat people on because I like the intimacy of what
Like
listening
who have
to.
you repeated most?
Probably Kyle Kinane. Kyle Kinane
he's
has
all
been
right.
Kyle Kinane has been a guest a bunch of
Not
different
very
times.
popular comedian.
Yeah, not really.
No.
Not as popular as Dave Anthony.
Nope.
No, not even. How do
No,
you-
not at all. But we just like my guest picks a quote unquote big life theme, and we just kind of get into it.
What do you mean? Like, what's an example of a big life theme?
Truth.
Holy fuck.
Holy fuck! How do you do?
Jesus
And then you
Christ,
guys talk about
truth.
telling the truth.
We
or-
talk about whatever it means to them. Yeah. Fun. That was one we did with Kyle Kinane. It was like, what the hell's fun?
What about cunt?
No, we haven't talked about that yet.
Oh, we can do that in our next segment. Let's do like a sample of his show in our next segment.
Jesus,
we pick
really?
a big
I'm
life theme
terrified
and
of
talk
it.
about that.
Yeah.
I'm tired of it.
We got to figure out what you mean by that. I think for you, Dave, cunt is really anger.
No.
I think that's what's really
Right,
underneath
right.
it.
Whereas for me, it's lunch.
No.
Ah, come on, buddy! Shazam! And then it's a boom, and then the left. Right? And then I hit you in the chin with my cunt.
It's the worst podcast ever.
He puts the Jews. It's a taste.
Yeah.
It's a taste. Hold the Cosby. Hey, let's give a little fucking shout out to all the people that came out to your fucking. By the way, I know I mentioned it before, but the fucking podcast festival was really successful. We
Yeah.
need to keep talking about
I thought
it.
we
so that
talked
there
about
isn't-
it.
We need to keep talking about it so that people go listen to the live one, which was really good, and B, so that we pump it up so that there's another one next year. We keep keep pumping it up. It was a good thing. It was a good thing.
Yeah, it was very good. It went very well. I totally forgot to mention that I'm going to be recording an album on January 25th at Meltdown.
And I'm going to be opening that show.
No. Good God, no.
I think I should open that show.
I want people to come and enjoy themselves.
I know, but shouldn't I open that show?
Why?
Because I feel like they should know what laughing feels like before they see it.
You don't think
I'm the
that's
perfect person to open your show. I'm your biggest fan. I'm going to be there anyway.
the first voice on any comedy album is usually the person saying, "Ladies and gentlemen, here's so and
Right,
such,"
true.
right?
That's
And do you
right.
want that to be Greg? Do you want to hear, "Ladies and gentlemen, here's Dave
No,
Anthony"?
that's it. That means we're like tied together forever. Like all this podcast shit can be erased, but once I put that out,
Let me just tell you the albums
want my
which
son
that I've done
to
that on that
respect
have been
me.
quite successful. Dana Gould's first record
That
at
did not
Largo,
go well.
and The Pride is Back. Dave Cross.
did not go well.
Probably his best special.
Well, the thing is that like, you said it's forever, Dave. It's just one album. I know you only have one album's worth of material.
Right?
but
No,
then,
no, it
like-
is forever. No,
Oh,
no.
okay.
Well, if we're not looking at album
Do you
two.
know? Do
Okay.
you know who Denny Johnson is? Old comedian. Like
Denny Johnson.
Old Denny Johnson, old from like the 70s. He used to put on. He used to do some prop stuff, and he'd put on a pink helmet and then do like a gay soldier. Like it was really just.
Probably didn't
It was not
Translate
it
to
was
audio.
Not great, but he was on like HBO and stuff. Like he was one of the early guys that broke.
Mm.
Well, he literally wrote 45 minutes of material from what I understand, for Comics Were There in like a month. And then he never did anything else. And he just did that act for years until it petered out. But he never wrote anymore. He just wrote his 45 and went around on headline, and that's all he did. So
And
that's
what
the
happened to him
plan.
was he was then ground up and turned into a sausage.
You never heard Denny Johnson sausages?
No.
Very
They're
rare.
fucking tasty. There's
Very
not that
rare.
many of them. He wasn't that big a guy.
Did it taste like hack?
It's right now. It's what
They have-
it's before I go in to eat a prostitute's vagina. It's what I'll chomp on first.
Oh, okay. Just to
So-
get your mouth in the mood.
So now, speaking of that, your podcast.
Prostitute's Vagina, my podcast. Perfect
Graham Vaughn
transition.
has a fucking good, a great album too, by the way.
Oh yeah, it's a very good album. It's
Why,
on
thank you.
all things comedy.
All things
It's on a special thing.
It is on a special thing, yeah, which is still a 3-letter thing that starts with A, A-S-T, A-T-C,
Oh yeah. Which that's I didn't think about that.
A-S-S. Yeah.
The kids. I don't think the kids over on a special thing like me very much.
Really? Why do you think that?
Just they never pay attention to me. I can do a show, and that they're like 6 comics on it, and I'll go in and I'll be reading a special thing, and they will review every comic and ignore me. They do stuff like that. It's very funny.
You mean like the kids on the actual comment boards and
Yeah,
stuff like
yeah,
that?
yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant the guys that run a special thing.
No, they want to put out my album.
Oh,
they're
That's nice.
yeah.
That's good.
Okay, so let's talk about your podcast.
Yeah, okay.
So
Wait a minute. Do people still go to message boards? What? I'm sorry. What happened?
yeah. People.
Yeah.
People.
That's how a special thing started. It was just a message
No,
board.
I know that, but I
Message
mean,
boards
I know
are still
right,
happening.
yeah.
That's not. That hasn't.
People
died.
are messaging boards left and
Just
right,
because
man.
ours died off, it doesn't mean that others.
I just
did.
don't find. I just think that their message board, if anyone ignored you on a message board, who gives a shit? Like they.
Oh no, I don't
they're-
care.
they're-
No,
they're
it's just they're just a group
it's
of
just a
people.
message board. Yeah, but
Whoa! Settle.
To me, that's like if someone didn't talk about
Settle.
you at a dinner party.
I'm just saying they're.
Do you know what I mean? Like that's what they feel like
I'm
to
not
me.
upset about it. They're just a group of people that don't care for me, and I don't really care.
I don't
That's
care
all.
for it. Look,
I don't give a
here's
shit.
the thing. Here's the thing. I'm a defender of the faith, and if you don't like Dave Anthony, I will fucking take a hanger and I'll shove it in. I'll stick it in one eye, and whip it around so it pops out the other eye, and then I'll rip your nose bridge out.
That's illegal.
That's what I fucking do. So you better like Dave.
Okay,
Period.
I don't need
I'm
that
gonna
kind of
come now.
violence.
I'm gonna come
I am
now.
a pacifist.
I just got myself all jerked up. I'm gonna come now. What's the theme? So what are we doing?
I've
read.
come apparently.
Yeah. Okay. So.
Yeah.
Okay. So your podcast terrifies me.
Why does it terrify you? Because it involves you actually revealing something about yourself.
No,
Yes,
I've done a lot of that. I've done that on.
You have done
Marriage.
that.
I've done that on Marriage podcast.
You
I've
have done that,
on
yes.
mental
Illness.
on mental illness on Gil Martin's.
Yeah.
I do that, but there's something about just focusing on a word.
It's not necessarily focusing on the word as much as the word becomes the theme. You get to choose what the theme is. You know what I mean? Like what the quote unquote big life theme is. You know, like truth or fun or justice, stuff like that, where it's like something you've been thinking about coming back to a lot. And then we just kind of delve into it anecdotally, and then hilariousness happens, hopefully, depending on who it is.
Okay, so let's do one.
You want to do an example of
Yeah,
it?
we'll do a sample. We'll do a
I don't
sample
want
in
to
this
pick the
segment.
word.
Okay. You don't have to pick a word. See, okay, this is the pre-conversation. Because then, if you tell me what is something that you've been
I
thinking
want
about
you to do it with
a lot.
him.
You want me to do it, Greg? Greg?
What have I been
Okay.
thinking about?
What's something that you've been thinking about, like a theme? Because we'll scratch the surface of that, and that will become the theme. Like something you've been thinking about coming to a lot lately.
Like in general, just making a big deal out of shit that doesn't need to be.
Excitement?
No.
No, fear. Probably like making a
Anxiety or
big
fear?
yeah, anxiety, like making something a bigger deal than it really is. Taking a let's say here's a perfect example. So I go to let's say I go to a club and I have a bad weekend, and then my reaction to that is quit comedy altogether.
Yeah.
You know, but now I'm starting to realize like, oh, maybe I just had a bad weekend.
No,
and maybe,
I don't know. It's okay.
Really, you can go fuck yourself. But the point is,
It's hard to
see
do
what
this.
that
With,
is?
hard to
Yeah.
do this with a naysayer.
Yeah,
here.
he's see this, but did you see what this happened there?
Truth-sayer.
Did you see what happened there?
Yeah.
I opened up. He got afraid,
Uh-oh.
right? Because it was getting real.
He blocked
It's
his
getting
face
real.
with coffee
Yes.
and negativity.
Yeah, that's
I see how it happens.
He blocked his face
With coffee and negativity.
He blocked his face.
I like, see, now I would pick anxiety.
Yeah.
Because fear is still a very big thing.
Huge.
But the way that you focus your fear is through this anxiety.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So the anxiety to me would be the theme.
Yeah.
And I would say, like, well, what does that mean to you? What is anxiety when you think about it? It's the feeling of what?
Doing UCB. I mean, I'm
Judgment? Is it a fear of judgment?
Yeah,
or?
a little bit, not fitting in, not feeling like maybe like the last 2 times I've been there, it's been great. I've sort of overcome it, but there used to be a point where like 2 days before doing UCB, I'd want to get a hold of Ackerman and go, I got fucking something's come up Monday. Yeah, I can't do it. Like I would have this weird fear about going
Because
I hadn't been around the stand-up world for a while because the
Also, it's
kids
on
are so
Tuesday,
young.
which is.
It's on Tuesday night. I don't
Tuesday
know.
night.
Just
But you said Monday. I mean, that might be part
no,
of the
he's
problem.
emailing him on a Monday to say he can't do Tuesday.
yeah. Letting him know that I can't do
Follow
it.
the logic.
But the
That's not what I heard.
you just got schooled. Yeah, so I would have that kind of anxiety about it because I would feel like I would go there and just be, and
So
then
you're
I would
not
go to the
sure-
show mad. Then when I would go to do the show, I'd be mad or
Mad at the show?
defensive. Yes, and defensive and like you guys are all fucking. I don't,
Well,
you know,
Yeah, say it.
young
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Okay. All right.
and
Is that
and
see? And that's what the anxiety opens up to.
a little bit, yeah.
The youngness.
Also, that they
Age,
like
stuff like that?
Also, like I feel like they've selected old people they like. Like they're like, no, we like Louis and we'll take this, but you're not a part of that. You know what I mean? Like where you, they're all things that they've not thought. They're all things that didn't actually happen. Like
They're
they're
things
all
that you're
imaginary
thinking.
things. Yes, but they're.
I don't
I've created a
know.
very
I
complex
think
world
there's
there.
a palpable disappointment when an older guy walks out that they don't really know. I
Could
think
be.
I think
Could be.
that as
Do you
opposed
feel
to-
that when you go out on that
Sure,
stage?
yeah. I think that I've seen it when guys come out who are old that they don't really know or aren't really famous. They're like,
I think, and I also think, I mean, and I actually will say the last couple times I've been there, it's been better. And I think A, because I just don't feel that way about it anymore. But B, also maybe they are at that point where they're like, look, we're just coming here to see comedy. Scott, we trust the show to be good because all the really well-run comedy clubs around the country, when you go to the Comedy Attic in Bloomington, they don't fucking give a shit if they've never heard of you. They
Yeah.
know that the room books great comedy.
Right,
And they're
right.
going to give you at least the first 15
That guy's
minutes.
named Jared.
Yeah, they're
He's
going to give
he's
you at least
monster.
15 minutes.
Yeah.
It's a monster. It's a good room. It's like
great
the way
room.
Cobb's used to be. Like, it was well booked. It was well put together. So you go there, the opener's good, the feature's good, and they're going to give the headliner.
But don't you think that's? I mean, that's a kind of a branding thing. Okay, here's a weird opinion that I have. I feel like a lot of comedy, in terms of television comedy, doesn't really appeal to me that much because it seems to be very, very surface.
Doesn't appeal to me at all.
There seems to
You're
be
talking about like sitcoms and such.
sitcoms.
Yeah.
There's a lack of depth
Yes.
to a lot of it,
Yeah.
and I think it's because the people who really love comedy are people who don't have any depth. Like they're young.
Oh, wait a minute.
No. Look, the big audience of who they're selling comedy to
Okay, so 2.5
are
Men.
20 somethings, right? A lot of the time. 2.5 Men is a different thing.
Yeah.
But it's like, but that's still a very simple show.
I understand what you're saying, though. It's actually kind of true on both levels. It's true of 2.5 Men as it is of The Office, in that it's The Office reeks of surface cool, and the other one just reeks of surface hackery. But it's all, there's not depth in either. None of it takes you to a place that's scary or has depth or anything. That's why Louis is such a bizarre hit, because it's got like moments of real depth and strange and weird rhythms and ends quickly or
Yeah.
takes on two different whole
I
stories
mean, that's
that don't.
that's how Big Bang Theory is.
You have to leave the podcast for a little while, and no, but I know this is a good discussion because I sort of agree with you. It also may be that it is difficult to get to any depth in 30 minutes or 27 minutes.
That
in
is
a
true, but like that's
in a
why
three
people
act.
want that. They want that quick fix in a sort of a way.
There's this thing now where the writing, the comedy writing is so good now on some shows.
Yeah.
That you skim over. Like recently I watched all the Fox shows. So I've watched the Mindy. I've watched
New Girl
New
and-
Girl, Ben and Kate, blah
Right.
blah. Without a doubt, at least 2 or 3 times a show, hard laugh, solid fucking great, didn't see it coming joke,
Right.
or spectacular character. There's a male nurse that's on the Mindy show.
Right.
There's the best friend that's on Ben and Kate, the English girl. They're both fucking awesome. They're like, Melissa McCarthy type hilarious characters.
Right.
But nothing really happens that makes you go, God, I got to get back next week. Man, this is my show. This is who I am.
Right,
it's
right.
mostly just really smart writing. But I am sort of amazed at the level of comedy writing now. It's almost like the level of young comics where people fucking really know how to be funny now.
Yeah, but I guess the thing is that like it's still funny on a surface level in a sort of a way to me because they lack a certain amount of life experience. So there seems to be this. This is a thing that I think is going around in comedy right now. Certain young comics aspire to be certain older comics that they love, but those older comics may have X amount of damage because of their experience. And so I feel like there's a lot of younger comics that came from these well-off supportive backgrounds that are manufacturing
I totally
manufacturing
agree.
damage because they think
Yes.
that's the key to funny.
Manufactured damage.
I think there
Wait
are
a minute.
shitload.
Fucking
I think there are
manufactured damage is
shitload
fantastic.
of new comics.
Yes.
Who don't come from. I think that comedy comes from pain, and like a hard beginning. And I think there are a shitload of new comics that don't have that at all.
Now, I can't tell if this is an old perspective just on art or because I feel the exact same thing about music. I feel the exact same, where exactly what you said.
Okay.
There are a lot of young bands that want to be like older bands, but they didn't live the way those older bands like. So, the fucking dude from Joy Division killed himself.
Right,
And
right.
Joy Division, those guys were from rough time. That was a rough.
It was a different
that was
era.
a rough life that those
Right,
guys lived.
right.
And there are a lot of bands that sound like Joy Division now on some level, and. Yes, it's not earned. It doesn't make them disingenuous. They just like what they like and they want to be it. But it doesn't.
No, but
it doesn't have the depth or the gravitas.
There's
right?
no depth.
Well, there's no experience. That's why I say it's manufactured.
Over time, they could have that.
Right.
They could have that experience possibly. But
Maybe, but I watch a lot of young comics that are just like. There was a torment to a lot of the guys that we started with. There was something fucking dark and weird in their past. Almost all of us. I could go through the list of all of us and go, yep, that. And they don't. There's not that anymore. I think a
Well,
lot.
there are
I think
some.
a
There
lot
are some.
Of,
There are some
yeah,
people who are like have real damage.
Sure. But there's a. I think it's because of the internet. I think that all these people have just watched so much comedy that they like. You couldn't do that when we were starting. You couldn't just watch tons of comedy and go, okay, I learned how to do that and that and that, and now I'm going to go do this.
Well, it's very difficult now, and especially I'm the oldest person in the room. It's very difficult now to evolve without information. So in the old days, certain bands sounded the way they sounded because they had nothing else to base it on. They started their music
Yeah.
and they made it in their garage, and it sounded like them, which was sort of based on maybe they had a Rolling Stones record, but there wasn't a whole world that informed them. So they would make these original points of view. You know what I mean? Like Bill Hicks was a real original that came out of Texas that had his own point of view because of his preacher upbringing and all of that shit. And he kind of evolved on his own. And now we get comedy and music from everywhere, and it's there all the time, and everything is so youth oriented because even when we were growing up kids, the only shit that was on TV was for adults. Even into my fucking teens, it was still about
Except Battle of the Network Stars.
It was that was for everybody, and great, and Gabe Kaplan.
Well, even me, you know, and I'm
in a boat.
I would assume I'm the youngest person in the room.
Yes.
But like, even the kids' movies from when I was a kid are dark. Like when I think about The Neverending Story or like The Secret of Nim, there's mice
Mean Streets.
sword fighting and stabbing each other. That's a kids movie.
And so was Mean Streets. Like that was a fucked up kids movie.
You have to go
I had to
outside.
watch it when I was a
You need to
kid.
get air.
I had to
Dave,
watch
because
it
you-
when I was a child with my
But
dad.
even the John Hughes movies are dark, and
They're pretty
someone
dark.
and they're all struggling with some sort of. I mean, you know,
Suburban Malaise or something.
Yeah, well, fucking when Cameron takes his fucking when the
Shirt
car
off.
goes through the window when he fucking in Ferris Bueller,
Oh, that he was upset.
with his dad never talks
He was
to him.
mad at his dad.
But I mean, but there
sure.
was definitely like there was that element of it. Like he didn't just put characters in a movie without some sort of like they had a fucked up thing with their parents. Their parents didn't talk to them. Their parents didn't relate to them. Their parents didn't get them. There was at least something. I don't know. It's different. It's a different time. However, you cannot argue with some of the quality of. I mean, there are some fucking comics that have been around for 2 years.
Say,
No,
Can I
Fucking
say
amazing.
something
great,
about young,
yeah.
Can I say something about young comedians?
Go ahead.
Jesus fucking Christ! Stop putting your videos up online. They do one set and they're throwing it up. They throw up every fucking set they do. Jesus, give yourself fucking time.
I feel
to
like
learn how to do it.
my generation of because I've been doing stand up 10 almost 11 years, right?
Yeah.
So I think that my crew is the
Who's
big.
it? Who's in your? Give me your.
Well, I started in Boston.
Okay.
So like people I started out with are people like Mike Kaplan and
funny.
Joe Mandy or Rob O'Reilly. Then I went to New York and then some of the people that are kind of in my class, if you will, like people like John Mulaney and Kroll and some. Even though those guys were in a different thing.
Mark Norman.
Mark Norman is after me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's a funny motherfucker,
but he's
too.
very funny and he's a good friend as well.
Yeah, good guy.
But I feel like my class, because I guess when I started in Boston, I saw the difference between the guys that were hustling to get spots and the guys that were trying to write jokes. And I felt like there were guys that were concentrated so much on selling themselves, but they had no material.
Yeah.
And I was like, why don't you write a good act?
But like Donald Glover is a perfect example of like that thing that everybody wants to be. That I mean, he's obviously the exception to the rule, but like was in college, had a sketch group, got a writing job on a great TV show.
Right out of college, yeah.
Right out of college, became a stand-up, has a band, is on television. Like he's everything you could possibly want to be before 30. It's fucking insane, and he's successful at all of it. And my short experience with him is he's a lovely dude, a lovely fella.
Yeah,
I don't know him real well, but any experience I've
No, we're
had with
friends,
him,
yeah.
he's a great guy. But he's like, people are like, you don't fucking need to go on the road for what? You make a sketch group, and then you put up your video, and people love it, and then you get hired on a writing staff, and then you do a few sets at UCB.
Right.
Well, that's what I mean. It's like my generation started kind of like people were just putting up their videos the moment they had them. It's like,
Yes.
dude, that 5 minutes is not ready.
It's
Yes.
not
But
But
ready
they're just
at
like,
all.
hey, check out my link. And it's like,
I did
that
well.
happens to
I
a
did
guy like
well
that. And
early
by
on.
the way, I'm not dismissing his talent or his work ethic
No, but
or
it
anything.
doesn't matter
He's
because you haven't found your voice. It's about like you can go up and kill, but it doesn't mean that set you've done in the first 6 months that you killed with isn't going to embarrass the shit out of you 5 years from now or even 3 years. You haven't found your voice. You're just fucking starting. A lot of the shit you're probably doing is a little hacky. Like there's a million reasons to not.
or
do
you're
it.
doing an outright impersonation of a completely
But
different
I
comic.
feel like this. I
Yeah.
feel like this. I also feel like it doesn't mean anything to put a video up anymore.
Yes,
to
it
me,
does.
a video is no different than doing a set in a room. You're just doing a set in a room for around the world, and everybody sees it, and you can say that was old. I
You
don't
can't say it.
know
You,
that.
you don't know that you can say it's old. Someone could go, hey, go watch that guy, and then they watch it and they go, Jesus, he wasn't very good. that's not true at all. That video lives forever, and so that can be someone's first impression of you.
Even if you delete it, it can still be found.
Yeah.
But the thing is that there's a whole. I realized this when I was I'm from Las Vegas. I was there for the holidays, and my little sister was watching, because there's this whole crew of vloggers. Right? These are people that just make internet. They've never done a live show. And my sister was watching
and
this.
They're like entertainers.
And they have millions of hits.
I know
Their career is making
I know there's a guy
3,
that makes
4 minute like internet videos.
I know there's a
Are
guy.
you talking about comedy or music, or what are you talking
No,
about?
they just
They're
ranting.
comedians.
It's like ranting, but
It's a rant style, and the rhythm is really in how they edit it together. My sister was laughing at this kid who, when I watched the video myself, I'm like, this is the most hacky shit I have ever heard in my life.
And so,
And my sister was laughing in a way that I know I'll never be able to make her laugh myself.
oh my god,
But that's an entire.
How old is your sister?
She is 19 now.
Okay.
But there's an entire, or 18. There's an entire group of quote unquote comedian, that have never done a live show.
Bo Barnum's.
But they can. But Bo, I have to give it to Bo though.
But
He does care about stand
He
up.
does, but he started.
He started as an internet video
internet
thing.
guy.
But it's also music, which is a different thing.
No,
Like
but I've
that-
seen him do whole sets with no guitar or anything. Yeah, just
No,
jokes
So these guys, some of them make $100,000 a month with
from their videos.
vlogs.
Yeah.
So they'll do one a week or two a week.
Now,
and
here's where
they'll get so many hits on YouTube. They're making so much money.
And I think this all connects to what we're talking about: anxiety.
Right.
Because this is a discrepancy between what you believe is your generation and what you
Yeah.
believe is the younger generation. So all of this stuff is the kind of stuff that's filtering through your head when you're writing an email to Scott Ackerman on Monday.
But you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. And you do as an entertainer, and also as a person who now has set up a life that is dependent on that, right? So it's not like I do this as a hobby.
Well, it's relevant.
how
It's like, how do you stay?
How do you stay relevant without trying
Continue to be employed.
too hard?
Yeah.
Continue to be employed, continue to make money, to continue to have a voice that's important, and then realize all the things you're doing, no one's going to look at. The only reason any of us are doing this, for me at least, actually I'm not going to say anybody, for me, is so people come see me. Because I
Yeah.
want to sell tickets. Because
Yeah.
I like to do that. Because the live experience is the only experience really to have with stand-up. So it's that thing of like, you're right. How do I keep that ball rolling? That is the sort of the anxiety. But then at another point, you have to go. You just have to be authentic and do the thing that you think is the right thing.
Well,
I couldn't imagine trying to make a vlog.
And that's what the appeal, it's like, and it's true about Comedy Central. It's true about, it's like the best / worst thing that's ever happened to comedy, because it gives all these people these opportunities to be seen.
Right.
But then there's too many people that are trying to be seen. So it dilutes all of it at the same time. So with the internet, it's great that we can put a podcast out there, people connect to it, and then want to see you live. But then there's a lot of other, like, personally, I think that if you haven't started a podcast by now, it's done. You can't have any. I think all the podcasts that are out right now should be the end of it.
Right.
That's it. There shouldn't be any more podcasts. There's no way if you start a podcast like today, as like the beginning of a podcast, that it's going to get anywhere.
Right.
You have to figure out what the hell the next thing is now.
I mean,
Vlog.
I want to make a t-shirt.
No, Vlog's
that just
dead.
says-
Vlog.
You think Vlog's dead? Vlog's already dead.
Vlog's dead.
Vlogcast.
No, but I know there's like, I know there was like a girl that was out in Salt Lake City a couple of weeks ago, and her whole thing was just rants that she did on this thing you're talking about, and she sold out the whole weekend.
Yeah.
She sold out a whole weekend.
Do you know who that was?
I can't remember her name.
It's not Jenna Marbles, is it?
Maybe it was.
Because that girl's extremely popular right now. Again, these people
Jenna
are
Marbles,
doing.
I think that is exactly
they're
what it
doing
was.
these internet videos. I've never seen her perform live.
Right.
I don't know if she knows how to perform live, because you can't edit things out. At least not live.
Yeah, no, you have to be.
That's the kind of stuff that you have to do shows to figure out
Yep.
where is it that the jokes are.
Yeah, it's hard to edit live, but I can do it. We'll be right back. So I don't know. So are you from Boston?
Vegas.
Vegas. You're from Vegas?
I'm from Las Vegas, yeah.
Holy fuck! No wonder you're a comedian.
Hey-o.
That seems like a horrible place to grow up.
I was in New Mexico before that, a small town, and New Mexico basically just has poverty and soot. So
Yeah.
we moved to Vegas because at the time It was the #1 fastest growing city in the United States.
So in New Mexico, how big was the town you were in?
Very, very small. Maybe 10, 11, 12,000 people.
Wow.
Jeez.
Something like that?
And were there a lot of black people? Or?
Yeah, it was all.
There are? Because I would think New Mexico, I think just white as white can be.
Oh, no. Well, you're thinking about Santa Fe. But I was in a small town called Tucumcari, which is the Route 66 is Main Street, goes straight through it. And my neighborhood was like, it was black people, white people, Latino people, Native Americans.
Yeah.
All kind of in the same place.
You don't hear about New Mexico very much. That state doesn't come up at all.
No, you don't.
No one ever
That's
talks about it.
the
What
tragedy
happens
about
there?
New Mexico.
What happens there?
Yeah. What did people do for jobs there? Was it like a factory?
I don't even remember. My
Was your dad a coyote? Was
My-
he bring people
well-
across the border?
my mom
An
had
actual
me.
coyote.
Yeah. My mom was 19 when she had me, right?
Shit.
So my great grandparents raised me
Wow.
until I was about 7-ish.
All right.
And then she got me and we went to New Mexico. Me, my mom, and my grandma, right? But these are my great grandparents at first.
Yeah.
So the church was literally in our backyard, and they were extremely involved in it. My great
What
grandfather,
church? What?
the Southern Baptist Church.
Southern Baptist. Yeah. Okay.
Holy shit.
First, I think Mount Calvary, First Baptist Church, which is still there. I went there recently. The neighborhood is run down, but that church is still there. Nobody goes to it. It's closed up and boarded up, but there's a brand new plaque with my great grandparents' name on it.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Crazy.
They died like years ago, but my great grandfather worked at a lumber yard. It was like man. It was a man. He cut wood, made things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking,
You know what I mean?
I tell you about that. I
do,
tell you
yeah,
to
no,
relate to
you're
that.
big
Me.
about that.
I love
Yeah,
that, man. I love
you
a fucking saw.
cut
Yeah.
some, make
And,
some pants.
And when I was a
some,
kid, I used to play with the saw. I would like I wanted to make toys for myself, so I would like trace out a sword and a piece of wood and then saw it down and sand it down.
Holy
I,
shit.
that was too. I was not
Now, do
wearing
you bring
any
woodworking
gloves.
up in your stand-up? Because that's fascinating.
I'm really fascinated by. See, that's the thing, because Dave was asking me earlier if I'm a sports guy, which I'm not. Right, so that's like my man thing that I don't have, but I do want to build things.
Yeah.
I like working with my hands and getting them dirty.
Yeah.
But like I would like to learn how to, tables, chairs, and oak and chest wood is suited Jesus best.
I need some furniture made.
Do you?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I don't know. I don't have a skill set yet.
And if you want to learn, maybe this is a good place to start in my kids' room.
Just irregular chairs that all your
We
kids.
need like a chest of drawers and that kind of situation.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So why don't you get on that? I mean, it'd be good for both of us because you're learning a skill and I'm getting shit.
Yeah,
Sounds fucking.
I still got to take classes and learn things though.
Whatever. It's all part of the magic.
Yeah.
But
Possibly.
You just keep making it until it's good.
Something like that.
Did you
keep
just tell
cranking
him
it
to
out.
keep making it till it's good?
Yeah.
I'm not positive I love the sound of this relationship. I don't know that I like it at all.
It sounds okay to me. It sounds okay.
It doesn't. Really
hey,
has an
hey,
old school feel to it.
But it's
Very old school. Very old school feel to it.
It's getting really frightening. That's
It's
true.
getting a little scary. Let's get back to
Getting
you.
a little Chevy Chase
So
in
you
here.
go to Vegas. Why do you go to Vegas? Yeah, it's got a little Chevy in here.
Getting a little Chevy in
Got a
here.
little Chevy in
Oh,
here.
that guy's a great man.
Well, I didn't know this. See, I didn't know a lot of stuff about my family until almost recently, just because we just never talked about the past.
Right?
So I didn't know until like a couple years ago that my mom mostly grew up in Vegas. She would like go to school in Vegas and then spend the summers in New Mexico. So when we moved to Vegas, she already kind of had a life there as well as my grandmother did. But we moved there because it was, up and coming. And then I was in a part of Vegas called North Las Vegas, North Town. It's also called pretty hood. Gangs,
Yeah?
kind of stabby shooty.
Really?
There's a stabby and shooty where you live?
Stabby shooty, drive by.
Yeah, Vegas can get pretty gnarly.
Well, especially in the early '90s when it was like you always heard about gang violence.
Didn't Tupac get shot there, or was that Suge Knight?
Yes, Tupac got shot on the Strip. Not
the Strip.
actually not that far from where I moved to after I moved out a lot.
I believe it was after a Southpaw Grammar event.
A what?
Boxing.
Oh. Yeah,
it was a boxing event. Yes,
It was a boxing event. Which is weird. You wouldn't think violence would come
out of ever
people who enjoy
boxing. That's
yeah.
weird.
In Vegas, that seems like a weird thing. Because
Yeah.
that seems like a night where just people are just like
Hanging out. and
a
having
fish
good
concert.
time.
Like everyone's all just fucking high. And, just
High off of fists and
Yeah.
octane.
Yeah. Fists and octane. Fists and octane. Oh man.
But yeah, we moved there, and
And did your family work in the gaming industry?
my mom at first was in retail, and then the Mirage Hotel Casino opened up. She got a job there when it opened up.
Yeah.
That's why we moved, because she was commuting like an hour and a half from where we lived to get to the Mirage. Then we moved a 15-minute drive away. So she was at the Mirage for a really long time. Yeah, and then now she's not.
And so you lived in how many people in your family?
It was me and my mom and my grandmother, and then my mom met my stepfather about maybe 11 or 12. Mm-hmm. Then he moved in with us. It was me, my mom, my stepfather, and my grandmother.
Yeah.
Then they had childrens.
And then he started beating you.
Yeah, that happened too.
Seriously?
Actually, yeah.
God
there was a
damn
little
it.
there was a
Jesus.
little physical abuse in my
Jesus
childhood.
fucking Christ.
There's nothing wrong with it, dude.
I know, but you know. geez.
See, and that's the other
But
thing.
it's so hacky that your stepfather moved in and started hitting you.
But see, and that's exactly that's exactly why I can't talk about it on stage.
No, I
you
know.
can't. Manufactured damage is totally fine.
Yeah.
If I start talking about like, here's some real shit that happened in my childhood, people are gonna be like, whoa.
no, if
I didn't come to a comedy
if I
show
sit there
for
and go,
darkness.
My,
No, but if you
my
said-
dad used to leave me in a bar
I like the
parking lot
idea-
for hours.
I like the idea
People
that
are
your
like,
whole,
what?
I like the idea that in the fight with your father, your whole premise is this is some hack bullshit. are you really doing the dad? Oh, no, but before we do this, are we really doing stepdad hits the son? Because this fucking trope has been done over. Try something different.
Yeah.
Try something different.
But it happened. I don't care. At a squid. At a mysterious squid with a mischievous look. Look, he didn't hit me a lot. There was some physical abuse in my childhood because my mother was a drinker. And she's been sober for like almost 12 years. Mm-hmm. And we have a relationship ever since she got sober.
Yeah.
But as a kid, there was drinking, there was misery. I'm 31.
Yeah.
I always have to think that, well, my mom had an 11-year-old.
Crazy.
When she was my age, she had an 11-year-old.
It's crazy to
And
have a
she was
kid
by
at-
herself.
To have a kid at 19 is just insane. Like,
Yeah.
That's just.
I mean,
Can you imagine?
It was an accident.
No, of course, but most people don't plan on having kids at 19.
So
but
where
No.
do you what you're in high school and you're doing what? What are you doing? Are you playing sports? You're not playing sports.
Okay, yeah. I did the gay thing and then went to a performing arts high school.
Attaboy.
You did the gay thing?
It's gay to go to performing arts high school.
Okay.
Our school was known as the gay school. Nobody knew what was going
Really?
on there. Just like, oh, don't you have to be gay to go to that school? Kids actually thought that. It's like, no, I'm
No,
straight.
is that like on the? Is it like on the entrance form?
Yeah, are you gay?
Are you gay? Yes, you're in.
You're in. If you're out, you're in. Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
No.
Of course, that's what they thought.
We had the reputation because we were performing arts high school of everyone thought that we were gay because we had theater majors and dance majors.
Right.
But I don't know why people thought that because that's absurd. There wasn't a gay school. It was just a performing arts high school.
Yeah.
I've seen some gay schools,
Okay.
but that's where I'm talking about where they're just teaching people to be gay.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
That's what the Republicans are always talking about.
Yeah.
That
And then
we're
right.
forcing it
Yeah,
on our
they're
children. It's
forcing-
like,
they're
yeah,
forcing
that's
it
what
on
we're
us.
doing in Los
That's what
Angeles.
I'm talking about.
Yeah.
We're teaching them how to be gay.
50% of our schools here are gay.
It's Homo 1010.
Gay.
It totally is Homo 1010. I mean, they just fucking.
And promote.
What the heck was I talking about? I don't even remember.
Yeah, high school.
High
So then.
school. So you're in a gay school?
No, I went to performing arts high school. Yeah, I was a class clown, right? I actually wanted to be a comedian when I was in middle school, but I didn't know it was a
That's
thing.
because you were getting beaten and all kinds of stuff.
That's
Your
a-
mom was an alcoholic.
There was probably, and I was watching a lot of TV.
You
Yeah,
wanted strangers to love you because you weren't getting it from
possibly.
where you needed it.
You're putting
so
it
you were-
together.
And also chicks, right?
Yes, that
Oh,
too.
and pussy, and then you can also not have to pay to eat pussy anymore. You can just do it.
Finally, I don't have to give my Class A
You have to
license,
bring a license out.
my pussy
Yeah,
eating license,
Pussy eating license.
my license.
We're gonna make those, by the way, and put them up on the website. Pussy eating license. All thing comedy.
Your
Pussy eating
PEL.
license.
Laminated, void of
You
laminated.
get your Pell card? What? Your Pell card? What is that? My pussy eating license card. If you got a pussy eating license card, is the pussy? I can't even say it.
Pussy eating license.
Pussy eating license.
Get your Pell cards.
Get
Gotta
your Pell
gotta
cards.
get
All
that
things
renewed
comedy.
every 2 years.
God damn it! The all things comedy.
Pell cards.
Cards.
What the heck? Yeah. So but I didn't understand that what it meant to be a comedian is you start doing it. I just saw people going up on stage,
Sure.
which
And
is why
would-
I got interested in acting.
And would you go see shows in Vegas?
No, because I didn't know they existed. I just watched on
You
TV.
didn't get it. Oh, you didn't get it at all.
I watched.
Yeah,
I watched
understand.
TV. It was all
Comedy
about.
Central?
I watched comedy. It wasn't Comedy Central yet. There was the Comedy Channel and Ha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And remember, there were two, and then they combined. But I watched both of them, and then they combined. I'm like, this is even better.
Yeah,
that's
but
what,
it
that's what I
wasn't.
thought.
But it wasn't.
But yeah, I watched. I remember all that stuff. The A-list and pulp comics
Oh my
and
God,
lounge.
okay,
lounge
I know
lizards.
what era you were
Yeah.
listening to. Yeah. Three drink minimum.
short attention span theater.
Comedy product.
3 drink minimum. Tompkins Square Park.
Oh yeah.
All that,
Yeah.
all that stuff. I was devouring it left
Yeah.
and right. I would quote comedians at school all the time. Me and my friend Mike Spiegel would do bits.
Mike Spiegel.
Mike Spiegel, yeah, spelled phonetically.
And what happened to Mike Spiegel?
Mike Spiegel has a wife and children in Las Vegas. We still keep in touch.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And then you went to college?
I did. I got serious about because I did theater in high school. I went
Did you go to a gay college?
I went to theater school in Boston.
So you went to a gay college?
Yeah, I went to gay college.
That feel good to get out of Vegas?
It didn't. I never visited Boston. Didn't have the money to visit campus.
Really?
I just moved to school, and I'd never been to Boston before.
Really?
That was basically what it did. Yeah.
That's crazy.
What it did.
And did you? Was
Talk
that what
about
it
me.
did? It did.
That's what it did. I'm talking about myself in the third person now. Sometimes abuse when you're a child results in you talking about yourself in like a third person.
Oh, Dave knows.
Oh,
that.
Ricky Henderson must have taken it in the face a few times.
No, there you go.
Oh my God! You know how many people got that?
Yeah, all of Major League Baseball.
Not a lot.
Yeah, so I went to Boston, and then I went to theater school there, and I started doing stand-up about my junior year of college.
And now here you are.
And
now you made it to the closet.
And now I made it to the closet.
Sorry, man.
I'm in the closet.
Yeah.
Ironically, after going through a gay school, I'm back in the closet.
Yeah.
It all comes back around.
Yeah, we love it in the
We
closet.
like to wrap this up by fucking our guest.
Oh, I didn't stretch.
Do you have your PEL?
No.
Your PEL?
No, I don't.
Oh man, that's too bad. Well, by being on the show, we've already fucked him because
Yeah.
he's now lowered himself to this level. It's too bad because he really had a cool career.
You did.
Yeah.
We liked it up until now, but shit's over.
You know what? My girlfriend from high school, huge Greg Barrett fan.
No.
Ooh, that's weird.
Huge Greg Barrett.
Ferret. Greg Ferret fan.
The quote, she quoted your closer from your Presents a lot. The cake. Cake at the wedding.
Oh yeah.
All the time.
Oh, that's very cool.
Interesting tidbit, she is now wanted in the state of Nevada.
For what? For what? For what?
I found out from my high school theater teacher, because she had this... I remember,
That's amazing.
do you remember me asking you about doing a show in Vegas, possibly?
Yeah. Yeah.
She had this theater company with this dude, or a couple of different people, and they were doing really well. And it was like this room that I wanted to do a cool show in Vegas for Vegas locals.
Yeah.
Because basically in Vegas, it's like everything's for the tourists. If
Yeah.
you're a local and you happen to like that thing, then you still have to pay tourist prices.
Yeah.
So I wanted to do something where it's like everybody would be happy and people would still make money, right? And it was at their theater company, and I just found out that she and the artistic director stole all the money and
That's fucking awesome.
just hit left town. Wanted.
Such drama, right?
Wanted.
I fucking love that,
Yeah.
dude. That's too bad.
Unless I was lied to, because I haven't really researched
No, that's a
it.
great story.
So if she hears it, she's like, "What?" And she calls me tomorrow, and I'll be like, "Oh, I thought that was." Sorry, I said that on the
First
internet.
off, it makes sense that she would listen to this because she's a huge fan. Stuck with me the whole time. She's here with me in the closet. She's
Yeah.
here with me in the closet.
Allegedly.
There might be cake, and now she's on
the lamb.
She's on the lam. I fucking love that.
The
That
lamb.
happens in Vegas. My family's out in Summerlin.
Oh yeah.
My mayor's parents live out there.
Oh okay.
I like Vegas. Is a good jam when you got out. Like Vegas is a fun 3-day place.
It's hot.
You know.
Yeah,
it's
I was
hot.
there for more than a decade.
Good fucking shopping out there, bro.
And we know how much Dave Anthony loves the
Big guitar
shop
stores, too.
shops.
We're gonna wrap this up. So thank you. You were an adequate guest, and
You're a cunt.
we have we go to the our new live episode up for the LA Podfest with Will Anderson is now on Shopify.
Total no fop.
Total no fop, and it's a couple of bucks. And if you want to get the bundle, it's like $10 for all the live ones.
6.
Shopify Walking the Room page, and then
Yeah.
we also sell shirts there.
Yeah, and there's new stuff coming down the
There's
pike that's
new
really exciting.
stuff coming
yeah.
down the pike.
Yeah. It looks like November 5th is going to be the day where there's going to be new shit in there.
November 5th.
Yep.
That's
and then
very soon.
Yeah.
How are people gonna go vote?
They're not
If
going to be able to
November
vote.
5th is like you're gonna be so
What's gonna happen
distracted.
is they're going to just do so much damage. They're not going to vote.
Yeah.
And
You guys just elected Romney, with
Hello,
dropping all that
President Romney.
merch
Nothing wrong with that.
on the 5th.
President
He's a
Romney.
really great. He's a really great man.
He's a good guy. Well, you know where he stands. Wherever you need him to.
He's honest.
Wherever you need him to.
Anything else we need to plug?
I think that's it, you
What's
know?
your album?
Oh, it's called Raised by Cable.
And it's on iTunes.
Yeah, it's on iTunes, Amazon, Zune Share.
It's good. I have it.
Zune Share?
I have no idea if it's up there. I just wanted to say
Yeah,
Zune.
it's on Zune Share.
I have it too. It's a good album. All right, is that it?
That's it, buddy.
All right,
Glitter done.
Glitter done.